it's also, and I think we talked about this a while ago, how like you have to change the curriculum to meet the kids where they are and what's really happening right now. They talked to my kid about global warming in science class because that's a part of the curriculum. But why are we not talking to our kids who are learning social studies about, you know, how these presidents came into play because people voted for them, right? Where did they go to get their information? How did they read up? So I didn't want to cut you off, but I was saying when you talked about it, it starts at the lower level. It starts when they're young people. Like if you talk to my daughter, she calls Donald Trump the Donald, and she asks questions about Kamala. They're not teaching that at her school, but her and her friend, they're not. Her and her friends are going back and forth and talking about if they could vote, they vote for this person. And my daughter is like, well, and she looked at the debates. She looked at the debates. She looked at the different conventions. We looked at the Republican convention. We looked at the Democrat. But that's in my home. How many other individuals are sitting down with their kids at 11 or young and saying, just pay attention to this? Because ultimately, in 8 years, what's happening now is going to impact my daughter. She'll be about 18 years old. The next time comes around, she'll be voting for the next president. I didn't even look at that. That just blew my mind. No, like seriously, literally just blew my mind. Think about it though, okay? I just made a point. Anybody who is 8 or 10 or 11 right now, these young people are going to be voting for our next president after this current president. So what are we saying to them about the type of country that we want? Because they're watching.
It's that deep, yeah. They
I didn't even
watch.
realize that until we had this conversation. Like those there, and we're going to be the ones that's going to get impacted by their decisions. Right. So we're talking the same language when we say we have to start educating our younger people early about the structure of government. And it happens when we start pressing upon our local government about the type of education we want for our kids. It baffles me the number of banned books that is occurring right now. You didn't know I was going to go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you said it the other day, yesterday, Katie, when we were talking about, or Kyle, knowledge is in the books. Yeah. And if we don't encourage our kids to read what's in the books, they're gonna miss out on everything because it's not on the little YouTube or the phone devices, right? TikTok. Like, I'm just so like, this is where I'm going to end because I'm going to have a whole different type of conversation with her because literally I just realized the impact of this election. And you know what? It's funny. When I was in elementary school, when Clinton, I remember it was Clinton. I was middle school when Clinton was running for office. And I remember he was, you know, doing a little saxophone. And they allow for us to engage in the election. We even got to vote in school, in my school, my private school.
Yeah, we did that.
Y'all did that? Okay. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, because it's such a so-called taboo topic. The two topics that people don't like to talk about is religion and politics.
Yeah, but that's so crazy. Well, you know, and I think I sent this article to you guys. In Louisiana, they just passed a law that they have to have the 10 Commandments in all of the schools. In all public schools, it has to be shown in all of the classrooms, the 10 Commandments.
I got some news for you.